Good afternoon, folks. Mike Wells, your World Explorer. Hope you're having a great day. Today is July the 11th, 2022, and this is one of our, I would say, mulching piles or composting piles. We sprayed a bunch of water on top of a bunch of leaves and sticks. So let's take a look at this pile, and then we're going to go look at the other pile on the other side of the property. We peeled back the top. Now we're going to dig in a little bit. Okay, now we see what's going on underneath. You see how black that is? That's what you want to see. I'm going to stick my hand on it. Still pretty hot. So this stuff is breaking down on its own. It's even hot down in there, so it's always great to see. And here's the other location. We'll pull this tarp back. Tarp is pulled back. Now I just want to pull some of these leaves back, see what's going on under the soil. Alright, so here we see it is breaking down, but it's a little dry. So we're definitely going to wet this one, and it's still nice and warm. So once we wet this down, I think we'll get better action. But this one we're going to leave for a lot longer than that other one. We're going to start using the other pile soon, and this one we're just going to leave here for probably another, I would say, 7 months. By the way, these were inoculated with beneficial bacteria and beneficial fungi. So they should be helping to break this material down. Alright, I've watered it in nice and heavy. We're going to take a look at our raised bed that is sitting in the understory location, because I want to get rid of all the sandy, non-fertile soil that's sitting in that bed and replace it with stuff from my other pile. Okay, here's the raised bed in the understory location. We've got some old broccoli that seems to just be barely hanging on. I'm going to take a look. Over here we've got some Kentucky Wonder green beans that are still hanging on, and everything else has been pretty much pulled, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and sacrifice these beans here and start fresh with a whole new setup, all new fertile soil, and you know, get a jump for the rest of the summer to see if we can get a better reaction out of any of these crops that we're trying to grow here at this particular location in the yard. Alright, I'm back at the other pile, or shall I say pit, and I'm going to start taking some of this sediment out of here, some of this good fertile stuff. I know it's not broken down completely, but that's okay. I'm going to take a chance. So let's get this moved over to the raised bed in the understory location. Here we are, the raised bed, putting this material in. Not bad. Gonna dump this in here and then, you know, get it filled up, and then probably just put a thin layer of sand on top, so that way when I water this bed, the sand percolates down and fills some of those voids. Alright, now we've got all of the organic material down, and I'm just putting a little bit of sand on top, and then I'm gonna actually give this a special treatment. I'll tell you in a second. Alright, now we're gonna take this White Mountain Herbs, that's the brand, organic black walnut hull powder. It's www.whitemountainherbs.com, and we're going to put this, 1.5 ounces of it, onto the top of our raised bed. Here our raised bed is ready for some water and the black walnut hull powder. What I want to do is put the black walnut hull powder on first and then water it in. Now you can tell the black walnut hull powder is there. We have to water this in. And it has been watered in. My next steps are to start adding different crops to try and see if we can get some production out of this location with the new soil setup. So we've got basically about 6 inches of organic material underneath about 1.5 inches of sand. And then we sprinkled the black walnut hull powder on top, and that is to hopefully work against the root boring nematodes, because they attack almost everything we put into this raised bed before, when it was just all sand. Also, the organic material in here has been inoculated with beneficial bacteria and beneficial fungi. So in the coming videos that I release about beans, carrots, broccoli, you name it, I'm going to be testing all of that here in this location with a strong fight against the root knot nematode, in hopes that this soil setup with the anti-nematode juglone added should give us a better yield than what we have been seeing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as that helps the channel grow, and stay tuned as I'll keep you updated on the progress of this particular raised bed. Have a great day.